So here we are at the Marriott Hotel in the centre of Los Angeles, and as you can see there are a lot of City fans behind me. They're about to meet some of the City players. It seems to be by invitation only, I think limited to around about 100 people, but there's some here who are locals. I've just spoke to one or two who are actually from England, who've perhaps just flown in, etc. And in this palatial setting of the Marriott Hotel, somewhere inside the inner sanctum is where one or two of the players are going to meet the fans for about an hour or so here at the Marriott. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of City fans in this room here. Let's just find out what the mood's like. You two you're getting used to meeting some of the City fans. Are you excited?
Yeah, very excited, mate. Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's been a great trip so far, and looking to see who they got behind the petitions here.
Where are you from?
Sydney, Australia.
Sydney, Australia.
Yeah,
You've
mate.
come out for this game.
Yeah, we have. We come out for all three.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's some commitment.
Yeah.
You're from Nashville.
No, I'm from Sydney, but we'll go to Nashville.
We're the only.
You went to Nashville as well. How come you're City fans then? Come on, explain to me.
Well, the first time I ever got into a pub underage was the last derby at Main Road, and that's sort of where it started. Yeah.
That was the reason. How about you?
We signed Nicky Anelka. I was in love. We got him right from Arsenal, and then after that, Sean Wright Phillips and everybody else was still there. I was like, I love it.
Great player. I must admit, he was one of the forerunners of the great players, I thought.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What about this young lady then? Why are you a City fan?
I just fell into it naturally.
Fell into it naturally.
Yeah, I was always like a soccer fan back home, and then I think about like 9 years ago, I just picked a team, and I like Sky Blue, and it's been in love ever since.
Where are you from?
Sydney originally.
Sydney as well. Fantastic. Well, enjoy it, lads. And girls.
Thanks, mate.
My name's Oscar from Los Angeles. Super excited to watch City play. I've been following them for about 10 years, and the reason I started following them was because I hated Rooney and I hated Man United, so I chose to go blue.
So now it's a chance for balls and scarves to be handed out as well. So you can imagine that everybody's very excited about receiving these. What does a scarf look like? Show us a scarf. Oh, that's fantastic, yeah. Lovely. And it's not too hot for the California weather.
No, it doesn't really work. Very cold here.
Right, where are you guys from?
We are from Phoenix, Arizona.
Fantastic. And your two youngsters obviously very excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? Who are you hoping to meet?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah. Is that your favourite player?
Yeah, as you can see.
Oh, great stuff. And what about this young man here, who looks a bit like Kevin De Bruyne, I would think. So what position do you play?
Striker.
Striker. So who do you want to meet? Anybody.
Who do you want to meet? What player?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne is getting a lot of love here in Phoenix. So this is the exciting bit for the supporters because they actually get to meet the players. You can see Sergio Aguero amongst the players that are there at the moment. Who have we got as well? We've got David Silva and Gabriel Jesus. There's several of them there anyway. And the supporters who've got the tickets, the lucky ones from the official supporters club, which you should be a fan of if you're not already, have got these tickets and these armbands and get the chance to get an autograph, maybe a picture from these players, which is fantastic, really, isn't it?
Thank you.
Are you enjoying meeting the fans then? Yeah, you are. Am I on your Instagram, by the way? Hiya. was that for you then?
It was fine, thanks.
Very low key.
I'm always low key.
What about you guys? Enjoy that?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I got that Ian Aguero's 93-20 autograph. Getting it tattooed now.
You're getting it tattooed?
Yeah. Quality.
I'm going to go wash it off his arm now.
Yeah, like a big kid in a sweet shop.
Let's have a look at it again.
There's nearly crime.
So from the opportunity for fans to meet City in the centre of Los Angeles, here we are down at Redondo Beach at the Slit Bar, which is the home of the Redondo Beach Blues. Let's just go and see where their home venue is. And here it is, with the sign right there in the background on the wall, the Redondo Beach Blues.
So, with Man City being in LA, on this tour in LA, they presented this to us on Sunday. So it's actually a plaque. I think they're giving it out to a bunch of clubs, but it's for the Redondo Beach Blues. So we've been out since, officially since 2010. We've been meeting since 2008. And we like to come in here and watch the Blues, don't we?
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
There's the ocean. Yeah. There's the ocean.
So I brought a couple of the guys who are members of the Redondo Beach Blues outside. Just tell us your name first of all.
Tim Bramley.
And
Albert McMullen.
Right, how long have you been members here? Is it just because you're expats?
Expats, but we started meeting here in 2008. I moved here in 2007, so started wanting to see where all the local blues were once I moved to Redondo Beach. So I've been meeting since 2008, but official since 2010.
What's a typical match day like for you? Do you come down here? I mean, it's obviously at different times, but it's 8-hour time difference.
Anxiety. All scars reappearing from the very start that we don't think we're really good into sometimes. Because I've got over that to a certain extent, but there are a couple of people here. Craig's, I think, is one of them. That unless we 5-0 up at half time, he's having problems. So that's sort of basically one thing. I think
Blues are the same everywhere then.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's a fact too. But I'm quietly left that now. I'm so confident about the future now at City that I think that we've got such a great manager and we have a great setup now at the club that I think that we can only just go on from here now and become. One of the things though, if I have a pet hate, it's these strips we have every year. I just hate this all blue. I'm a really old school on this one, and I'd like us to play in blue and white all the time. And I don't know why on these games we play in Europe that we don't show these blue colours, because I think it's unique, and I'd like to see us promote that more, much more. Instead of these strange-looking strips we're actually getting, I'd really like to get hold of some of these people who actually create these things and strangle them. So basically that.
You know what, it's nice to know that even in Redondo Beach, in the nicest possible way, I found a grumpy old man. Just tell me what it's like on which is the question I asked him, of course, but what time are you down here at daft o'clock watching games?
Daft o'clock, mate. It's the 4 o'clock ones in the morning, which is noon over there. The bar doesn't really open, but 7 o'clock they open for us. There's a pint of Stella on the bar, there's Corona on the bar, and as long as it's a big game, I don't mind it, but when you're watching the game, you've got to have a drink, so it's a bit painful, mate, but it's good.
Oh, you have to have a drink?
Yeah.
It's
City.
City. No, that's a bit stretching it, Tim, isn't it? That one?
So we'll leave the grumpy old man and his sidekick, and I'm going to move on now to the Hollywood Blues. So they're a little bit further away from this lovely beach setting as the sun is going down, and see what they've got to say for themselves. So here I am with the Hollywood Blues, right in the centre of Los Angeles. If you don't believe me, there's a sign behind. And look at all these people who've come in here today. And they have promised me a song. What can you do for me? Come on. So I've met the players today, they've met the players, they've given me a sing-song, not been a bad day. Don't forget to subscribe and to keep watching the vlog, it continues on match day.